Well, what do we have here? Fellas and ladies, welcome in to KCSN Live. Appreciate you joining me on day 2. We got Lily here. Shout out to everybody in the chat joining me. Got a new ornament up here. Shout out Holiday Distillery. Love those guys. Got a lot to talk about on today's show. We kind of started this yesterday a little bit, talking about all these bad takes going on. And if you got any bad takes, I asked on Twitter already. If you got any bad takes, tag me on Twitter at Tucker D. Franklin. You know what? You can also DM it to me. My DMs are open. I'll see them. They'll go to my request, but I'll see them if I don't follow you. Appreciate you guys hanging out with me here. Big week. Football's back. Baltimore week. We got maps. Maps are out for broadcast maps. I love the broadcast maps. We're going to talk about broadcast maps. We're going to talk about some shit takes. We're going to talk about... Oh! Dream East is dead. Dream East, dead. Fortunate for the Athletics, Dream East is dead. Appreciate you guys joining me here on KCSN Live. Hit that like button. Smash that subscribe button. We will get into it on today's show. Lily is here. Hit the like button for Lily. Look at this! Look at this stretch. Appreciate everybody hanging out with me. I can't see the chat right now, but I do appreciate it. I hope you guys like the vibes. Hope you like the vibes. Jonathan Coach, thank you for being the first one in the chat here. Bellevue, Nebraska. Shout out Bellevue. Hang on, I got a sound effect for this. Music's too loud. How do you think about the music? You can't really hear it right now, but I thought it was too loud all yesterday, so I turned it down a bit. Shout out Bellevue, Nebraska. Eastern PA, Pam. Southwest Missouri. Thank you. Jackie Moon. Shout out. Shout out everybody. Julia, thank you. Lily's living La Vida Loca, if you can tell. Lily is living the best life. Kind of dark in the basement today. I think we got a little bit of an overcast day out here in the cave, in the KCSN cave. Oh, you guys want to see something super cool about the Spectre? The new holiday. The holiday kind of got hung up. I'll show it to you here later in the show. If you guys want to see it, drop a... I didn't know. If you want to see what that sign can do, drop a hell yeah in the chat. Give me one of these. Give me a
hell yeah.
Drop one of those in the chat if you want to see what that can do. You better watch your mouth. Better watch your mouth talking all that mess up in here. Really give me a hell yeah. I got a hell yeah. You see, I got a Jake watching from my mom's house. Jake, I'll give you one of these.
Hell yeah!
Very good. That's a good one. I don't know whose hell yeah that is. I found it online. My head keeps getting cut off. I found it online. Gary, good to see you too, buddy. Mahomes is not washed. That's a bad take. Hey, are you saying that Mahomes is washed? I'm kind of confused by that one. Jackie, I was trying to find a good Stone Cold Steve Austin one, but it always followed up with like this. So I got that. I can say football. is back.
Hell yeah!
All right, let me show you what that sign can do. So, I first had this sign up here like this, so you can see that it says Beautiful Holiday Distillery on it, right? You guys can tell it's for Beautiful Holiday Distillery. But if I do this, you can't really tell it's from Beautiful Holiday Distillery. And I want you guys to know that it's from Beautiful Holiday Distillery in Western Missouri. Billy did not like that. And look at that thing. It freaking spins and lights up. Can I leave it on? Can I leave it on, chat? It might just look like a glowing orb in the backdrop, but I think I can leave it on. Now that you know it's for Beautiful Holiday Distillery in Western Missouri, I'll just leave it on. Let's have a chat, folks. Yeah, it is very bright, though, isn't it? Really did not like it. Really don't. It's not even like loud. It's got a little bit of a hum to it, right? Because it's like around. It's a little hum of a motor. It's not even like that loud. It does make it look brighter in here, though. You cannot tell at all. I hung on my 360 time, by the way. It's not just popped up on the floor anymore. Scott says beef of the week, Lily of the holiday light. Kind of. It's trending that way. Trending that way. Is the music too loud? I don't know if the music's too loud. I don't like 12. I don't think it's too loud. Unless I'm really quiet. Music is good. Thank you, David. Music's a bit loud for Jackie. Alright, hang on. What if I do this? I flip mics. Music is a touch loud in my headphones. All right, turn it down a little bit. All right, let's talk some ball. I'm leaving that on back there so it's spin around. You guys know it says Beautiful Holiday Distillery. You guys know that it says that, and I trust you guys. Aaron wants to know, how do we think this game's going to play out? Talked a little bit about it yesterday. I do think that this is a game that I feel kind of crazy that this is only a one-score game. Well, yeah. Chiefs favored by 6.5 on our friends at DraftKings Sportsbook. Obviously, go check them out. Use code KCSN if you've not signed up yet. But still only 6.5 point favorite is kind of confusing to me. Just because I think that the Chiefs are a way better team. I think the Chiefs defense has some questions, but I don't think that the Chargers are built to exploit what the Chiefs are bad at, if that makes sense. They don't have a ton of speed at wide receiver, which could hurt the Chiefs, right? I think speed at wide receiver could hurt the Chiefs. David, you make a great point. It's a divisional game. Calling it a one-score game isn't crazy. 100%. I think that also plays into it a little bit. The Chiefs are going to have to stop the run, which is going to be big. But I don't know. Like, I just feel like the Chiefs are a much better team. Maybe I'm wrong, but I feel like the Chiefs are the much better team in this matchup. Aaron's got 27-21 Chiefs. That would be 6. So you're taking the Chargers and the points in that one. Gary says 35-14. Why does the team call McConkey with an L? Just heard 2 players said that. Oh, I didn't know that they called him that. That's weird.
Yeah, that wouldn't be right. I'm with you, gaming bros. My bad. Gaming bros. I honestly think it won't be close. I think we make a statement and win big, 35-17. I mean, that's how I feel it is too. I don't know, like, for a score on it, but then, like, David, you make a good point. I'm slightly worried about our run defense. I think that's kind of a part of it too. Is the run defense is going to be the tough. I think it's going to be a high scoring game, even though in these international games they usually aren't international games. Let me look up Chiefs. No, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go to DraftKings first. DraftKings Sportsbook, and we're gonna go to NFL odds. I want to look at first half under. Eric, if you're right, if Herbert's going to throw a pick six, I like the Chiefs' chances. If the Chiefs can get some points on the defensive side of the ball, I like their chances. I don't think the Chiefs are going to have a problem scoring. I don't think so. I don't think that's like the hiccup of this game for me. Oh, this game's out 3 points. It's a 3-point game. 6.5 is the Mizzou spread. My bad. 3-point spread for the Chiefs and Chargers. On the road. Well, let me see here. Minus 170 on the money line too for the Chiefs. The over is 1-0 in games at this Sao Paulo stadium. Patrick Mahomes has recorded 202 plus passing yards in each of his last 19 appearances against AFC West opponents. You can get Patrick Mahomes 200 plus passing yards at DraftKings Sportsbook for minus 431. Marquise Brown has recorded 25 receiving yards in each of his last 18 regular season appearances with his team as the favorite. Marquise Brown should be good to go. That was something that we got at the podium yesterday. So we got at the podium yesterday was that Marquise Brown should be good to go. For this one, Xavier Worthy has recorded 41 plus receiving yards in the Chiefs' last 9 games as favorites. Boy, howdy. Chiefs wins as favorites against the AFC. They've won 14 straight of them. This is from our friends at DraftKings Sportsbook. Thank you to our friends at DraftKings Sportsbook for that information. What I was going to try to find here, let's go game lines. I want first half under. I'm trying to find what the first half under is. Now we need to go over here to... I got first half, right? I got halves. There we go. First half over under at 23.5. Ooh. Hey, Bob. Thank you, man. Appreciate you, Bob. What do we think, chat? Do we like that first half under? 23.5. First half unders have been smacking in college football, by the way. Making money on the first half under. Bob says 31-17 Bolts. Yeah, 3-point spread. I think the Chiefs look better than the final score sounds. I also think that's true, Jeff. I do think Trent McDuffie will shut down Lad Jake. I do agree with that one. I also I need to put some like WD-40 or some what's like garage door stuff on there. Man, the background is really bright now with that light. You cannot read it at all, but it's actually funny. DJ Colin wants to know if I'm worried about the travel schedule. Yeah, I mean, they're going to be out there a day later, I believe. I think the Chargers are already out there, and they left either this morning or... Well, they were tweeting out all the leaving the club, leaving the states stuff. So, Joel, shout out Joel. Thank you for hanging out with us. Chiefs are going to score on their opening drive. Feel like it'll be similar to the opening of 2022. They had questions about the offense and scored with ease on the script. I think that the script drive is going to be great. I 100% agree with that. I think the script drive is going to go beautifully, and I think it's going to look good. There's a meme that I absolutely love, and I think, oh gosh, what's his name? His name is On Twitter, it's Stats of War. Parker Fleming. He tweets this out, and I think it is one of the funniest memes, and I've used it before. Shout out to Parker Fleming. Follow him on Twitter at Stats of War. Stats O War. Stats O War. He does a lot of college football stuff. But it's American Psycho. He says, very nice, very nice. Now let's see the unscripted drives. And that's how I feel a lot of times with it. Shout out to the Buck and Bob Take on Chiefs Kingdom podcast. Give me a hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Thank you for that super chat, Buck and Bob. Worst Chiefs cake, the receiver ratings in Madden this year. Rasheed Rice and worthy 80 overall. Horrible take. Keep up the good work, T. Appreciate you, Buck and Bob. We appreciate you.
Hell yeah.
Thank you for that super chat. I think the hell yeah button's going to get a lot of use, if you know what I'm saying. Give me a hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
We're going to use that sucker. I mean, that one's going to get a whole lot of use on this one. NFL Red Zone has ads now? Did he just say this on... I saw Scott Hansen was going on Pat McAfee show. Did he say that? That sucks. Thanks for watching us instead of the Pat McAfee show. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
I mean, I'm using that button way too damn much already. But I appreciate you, Buck and Bob. Really do. Thank you.
Hell yeah.
I need to record. That's a great... Jackie, that is such a good idea. I need to record my own hell yeah. It's possible, actually, in this sound bank I have right now. Should I record a sound live? Have a button to add a sound. Are you guys ready? How should I say it? How should I say it? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. That's number 2. All right, ready? I'll hit record. Ready? Hell yeah! Oh wait, I forgot to hit record. My bad. That one's on me. False start. 5-yard penalty. Here we go. Everybody. Shh. Guys. Shh. Shh. Here we go. Hell yeah! All right. Do we want to hear that one back? Let's hear that one back. Hell yeah! So I tried to back away. I tried to back away. Or should it be more like this? Should it be more like this? I'll pull away. Hell yeah! Or hell yeah. Whoa. Hell yeah. Should record one during the Chiefs game. Tucker over under 26 total carries for the Chiefs. Under. I only recorded one of them, Jackie. You mean this one?
Hell yeah.
That's not. This is me. Hell yeah! It sounds like I'm trying to do that. Hell yeah, is what it sounds like. Also, I need to like trim it up. Can I change the start point? I kind of like the close in. Hang on, chat. One more. Hell yeah. I just need to be myself, guys. I need to be myself. I need to say, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. No, that one was not good. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Guys, quiet on set. Hell yeah. Maybe. Here we go. Let's see what we got. Hell yeah. I think that guy does it better. I think this guy does it better.
Hell yeah.
I think that one's better. Look, I didn't have trying to record a hell yeah on my agenda for this. Put my beard into it. That's incredible. Incredible. Jackie, let me find a real Stone Cold. Oh God, you're gonna make me upload it. You guys are gonna make me live upload one. That's fine. Whatever. I care about this soundboard a lot. Stone Cold. Hell yeah. Sound effect. Here we go. Here's one. Yeah, that one's not as good. There's a lot going on to that. You guys wouldn't believe the amount of hell yeah buttons there are. Hell yeah sound effects there are. Ooh, Michael Blair says have K record a hell yeah for you. That would be good. Glass breaking and then hell yeah? Boy, I don't know if I could do that. The song kind of goes hard in the background, though. Whoa. Whatever one I just listened to was awful. I don't know, guys. I kind of like that one that I downloaded. No, guys. Or I just need a bunch of hell yeah variants. Guys, I'm telling you, man. Jackie, if you send me a video of what you want me to clip, I'll do it. But like I'm telling you, I think I found the best one. Not told me Randy Savage. I'm not doing WWE impersonations on this podcast. Hell yeah, multiverse. Yeah, just a bunch of different ones. I wonder if I could get it to like shuffle. You know. I don't know if you guys can hear that. That's kind of groovy. Thank you, Jackie. I appreciate you. Just DM me on Twitter. Email me. Skype. Well, that's dead. So is Stream East. Stream East is dead, guys. It's dead. Oh gosh. News into the pod. Not necessarily. That's not Chiefs breaking news, but news into the pod. Lily cannot hear that. Whoops. I forgot that I had that back there. We'll talk about that here in a second. News into the pod. Per Adam Schefter, sources fear that Jets guard Elijah Vera Tucker has suffered a season-ending torn tricep. He is getting a second opinion to confirm the injury and see if surgery is necessary. Tough for Elijah Vera Tucker and the Jets. This is now the second time Elijah Vera Tucker has suffered a triceps injury in his career. That's weird. That's weird. He also went down with the same season-ending injury back in 2022, but that was on the opposite arm of his latest tricep injury. Sounds like CM Punk, am I right? Or not very many people are going to get that, but that's okay. Did my guy stop spinning? Hang on. Let me go fix him. Let me go fix him. Yeah, all I can hear. Oh, yeah, he's like struggling. Okay, big guy. Well, it's fun while it lasted. But now you guys actually see that it says beautiful Holiday Distillery, Western Missouri. Please drink responsibly, drive responsibly. It's not spin as easy as it once did. I ain't as good as I once was. Thank you, Luis, for getting my CM Punk reference. Much love. That's the song we need Kelsey to sing? Yeah, I think so. I think that's the Kelsey song for this year, right? I ain't as good as I once was. All right, let's talk about it. You guys already saw it. I spoiled it a little bit. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about... Hey! I'm covered up by this by the chat. The producer should have thought about that. That's me. Doggone it. I cannot. Hang on. Sorry, chat. All right. Where should I be? Let's put me in Mexico. We're in Mexico. All right, here we go. If you guys don't know, I love these maps. I love these maps so much. Very excited to talk about this map. Shout out 506 Sports for putting this out. They always be putting out these great maps, and I love to talk about them because these are national broadcast maps. Or not necessarily that. They're broadcast maps for where they're going to be playing. Obviously, we know Thursday night's game is going to be a national broadcast on NBC. You can get that wherever you watch NBC. Friday night, LA versus Kansas City Chiefs. That will be on YouTube. If you're locally in Kansas City, you can watch that on channel 41, KSHB. If you're in LA, you can actually watch that on NBC4 in LA if you're an LA Chiefs fan. You guys are going to learn this really quick about me. I absolutely love maps and flags. Maps and flags are two things that we can... Don't tip me, Michael. There are two things that I can go and just go on and on about. Maps and flags. Those are two things that I can really do. Vexology, one of my favorite things. This is the CBS early map. So on your Sunday afternoon, when you are cracking open a cold one, this is a witch's brew. I think it's the best energy drink out there as an energy drink connoisseur. I think it's the best one. So all of this red that you see on your map over here, all of this red is for the Pittsburgh Steelers at the New York Jets game. Ian Eagle, and JJ Watt will be on the call for that game. That will be in Kansas City if you are there. Find where you're watching on the map. Oh, Colin, I love pennants too, as you can tell. The pennant's actually back here. Every World Series champion since 2015. I'm trying to get since 1998 because that was the year I was born. But I hate the Yankees, and that means I have to get 3 Yankees pennants, and I've been delaying the inevitable. So, back to it. Alaska and Hawaii also. I don't think you can see them on this image here. No, you can't. Alaska and Hawaii are also in red. So if you're in Kansas City or the surrounding area, I should know this. What's up? 8, right? It's 8 states that surround Missouri. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep, look at that. Boom. You will be watching, not necessarily all 8 states. You will be watching the Steelers and the Jets. Aaron Rodgers homecoming. Ish. And let's take a look at the blue. I wonder, look at the blue, and I want you guys in the chat. Look at the blue and tell me what game you think that is. Look at the blue. The first person in the chat that gets it, I will reward them by giving them a hell yeah. Look at the blue. What game do you think it is? Titans is a very good guess. It is not true. Chicago is a very good guess. Also not true. Colts and Titans do not play each other. One of those teams is right, though, Lewis. Oh, hang on. Let me put the chat back on the screen. Colts is one of the teams. The Colts are one of the teams. You need the second team. There it is. Scott.
Hell yeah.
Why do I keep covering myself up? Shout out Scott. He gets it.
Hell yeah.
Fins and Colts. Fins and Colts. Scott wins. Shout out Colts. Jacksonville's a good guess on there too because Jacksonville is a lot of that map as well. It's just the whole peninsula basically. That's at the noon window. That'll be Andrew Catalong, Charles Davis, and Jason McCourty. The green. Let's head over to the green. Ooh. Do you guys want to try to guess this one? You guys want to try to guess this one? This is one of a few not conference matchups. There's a lot of conference matchup or divisional matchups. That's what I'm saying, Michael. That's a damn good hell yeah. That's why I'm keeping it in there. It's a great hell yeah. There's a few divisional matchups, or a lot of them, but this one is one of them that is not a divisional matchup. In the green, we're looking at the green here. Sparrow Dedes and Adam Archuleta will be on the call. Pats is right. Michael, I see you. David, I see you. Pats Raiders, DJ Colin.
Hell yeah.
Pats Raiders. That's just who it is. That's who's going to be. I hope you guys aren't cheating. I hope you guys are playing along at home. Yeah, we'll just go to yellow then, Justin. Justin, yellow. Who do we think we got here? This is Tom McCarthy, Ross Tucker, Logan Ryan. If you are in the yellow region, what game are you watching? Right, Jackie? It is kind of crazy that you just cannot get a clean hell yeah from Stone Cold Austin. Arizona, New Orleans. David, you get a
hell yeah.
Thank you for playing this game of maps. CBS also has the has a late game, has late games as well, the afternoon window. Here's a new map. In the blue region around Houston and LA, you are getting the Houston and LA game. Kevin Harlan, Trent Green on the call. But for everyone else in the country, Detroit at Green Bay with Jim Nantz, Tony Romo. Detroit at Green Bay. Dallas. It's funny that like the Dallas area, they said they're gonna actually want to watch Detroit and Green Bay. They don't want to watch Houston and LA. Dallas Fort Worth. Nah, let's give them Detroit Green Bay. That little blob there is hilarious. I know you can't see. I'm circling it with my cursor, which you guys cannot see. Ball maps with Tucker D. Franklin. New segment name. New segment alert. Hang on. New segment alert. Ball maps with Tucker. Here we go. Ball maps with Tucker. Incredible, Michael. That is great. It is actually incredible that they did just like rub the trade in. Ball maps with Tucker. So good. All right, let's look at the Fox window. Fox noon slate. This is Fox noon. So this is the CBS like afternoon prime time basically. I mean, outside of like LA and Houston, but like who actually really wants to watch that game? Everyone wants to watch Green Bay, Detroit. Here's the Fox window. The red in the Fox single window is New York Giants at the Washington Commanders. Ooh, interesting. Look at this little spot in Missouri in like the Joplin area. What is Matt Miller up to down there? Oh, that's interesting. So that little yellow window down there is only getting Tennessee at Denver, but the late window. So they're only getting a late game. They're not getting an early slate game. That is wildly interesting. This map is all over the place just because it is a single. And the single maps are always a lot crazier. Here, I got an idea what we can do here, guys. I'm going to Canada. Oh yeah, no, that's sick. Hang on. I'm in Canada now. Let's go. Then I can put the chat up. I could put some comments up. Oh yeah. The entire state of Texas on Fox is getting the Giants at Commanders divisional game. That makes sense. Tampa Bay and Atlanta is basically hang on. Oh, never mind. That makes sense. I was confused why Oklahoma is getting the Tampa Bay at Atlanta game. Can anybody guess why? Can anybody guess why Oklahoma is getting Tampa Bay at Atlanta? If they win, I will give them if first guess gets a special sound effect that I choose. Hell yeah. Monomic. Hell yeah, brother. Yes, Scott and DJ Colin, that was a bang bang play. Scott and DJ Colin, that was a bang bang play. I'm gonna give it to both of you. Baker Mayfield, that is why. I love to like look at these maps and try to figure out why like places are getting it. I love figuring it out. Cincinnati and Cleveland is basically the state of Ohio and the surrounding areas. Why is Indy? Hang on. Indy is getting Tennessee at Denver, probably just because it's a divisional game. I'm so confused why like Joplin is getting just Tennessee at Denver. Am I missing something there? Let me know, chat. Am I missing something? Why is that like that small area? Is that hitting Wichita? No, it's not quite hitting Wichita. Wichita's a little. You can see Wichita's getting the Giants and Commanders game. So it's like southeastern Kansas. That's like Joplin, right? It's like Joplin and like Pitt State? Is that confusing to anyone else? Like, why is that only getting Tennessee at Denver? And then the blue is San Francisco and Seattle. That's the late game. They're only getting that game. That makes sense for all those areas. Also hilarious that Tennessee and Seattle, or not Tennessee, sorry. San Francisco and Seattle is in New Orleans. And then also in Pittsburgh. And then also in Boston. What? Who is on there that would care about those cities that those cities would care about? David says Joplin loves Denver. Maybe. I'll ask Matt Miller. Buck and Bob, I saw a comment from you. Hang on, I gotta go back to Buck and Bob where he asked about talking about Joplin and Matt Miller made me reminded me about what Buck and Bob wanted to know. Hopefully you're still watching Buck and Bob. Hope you haven't hopped off the podcast yet. This is not a podcast. I don't know why I called this a podcast. Dude, I don't know why I can't find it. We're going to be getting there. Oh, yeah, there it is. What time is the show Saturday? Me and my wife might try to come check it out. We are 1 o'clock. We are doing the watch party for Mizzou KU and just watching all the other college games that are on too. Like it's a great slate. So we're going to have all kinds of college games on. Mizzou KU obviously is going to be the main event. Matt and I are going to be doing a Mizzou post-game show afterwards, win or lose. But we're going to go 1 o'clock is the opening for that. So come on by Weston, Missouri. Come check that out, man. We'd love to have you. Love to have you out there. Link in the description if you want to sign up. Not going to charge you to come in. Dylan, you're going to be there. Let's go, Dylan. Let's go. You're right, Andrew. This is just a flat out event. Tucker live and in living color. You get to peek inside the old brain. ZOU, David, appreciate it. I need to put Michael's comment about ball maps on here so I can get a good screenshot. So we can get a good screenshot to tweet out. Here we go. That should be good for a screenshot. Chat, clip that. Chat, clip that. All right, those are all my ball maps. Lee 87 talking ball maps again. Fun facts, Tucker. My local market in like 2012-ish era in western Nebraska, closer to Denver than KC, got local New England coverage all the time. Huh. I find this stuff to be wildly fascinating. Like broadcast maps have Lily's wipes, dude. She can't hang. Lily can't hang. I gotta chat. Sorry, chat. I'm gonna pull you off so I can get a good shot of this. Lily can't hang. She's so sleepy. She's cashed, dude. She is cashed. She is cashed. All right. We'll go for a little bit longer here. Oh. Do I got any Mizzou fans in the chat? I know David dropped me an MIZ. Drop some MIZs in the chat if you're a Mizzou fan. I want to show you guys something if you're Mizzou fans. But if you're not Mizzou fans, I still want you to show it to you, actually. I still want to show it to you. So let me know in the chat, MIZ, if you want to see something. Hell yeah, ZOU. Oh yeah.
Hell yeah.
DJ, hell yeah. Oh, it's okay, Dylan. I'll still show this to you.
Hell yeah.
Michael, shout out Scott, shout out David. All right, fine. I'll show it to you guys. Coming to the KCSN Mizzou YouTube channel. Jeff, hell yeah. Let me youtube.com/@KCSN Mizzou. If you can click on that link, if you're not subscribed there already, please do subscribe there. This is what we got for you. I mean, that conversation come with you later today, actually. I'll put that out later today. We got another conversation we're going to throw on there as well. So we're going to have a big old mega podcast for you guys talking the Mizzou KU border war coming up. You can definitely tell it says holiday way better without it on. That's too bad. It is sick that it lights up and do that, but a lot of legends coming back for the game. A lot of legends putting out and hanging out. Like, Jeremy was so gracious with his time. Appreciate him. We talked to him for about 20-ish minutes. We got another. Actually, as soon as I get done off of this stream, I'm going to record another part to a conversation previewing Mizzou KU. So go to KCSN Mizzou YouTube channel. Subscribe to it if you're a Mizzou fan. Matt Miller and I will be doing a post-game show as well on the YouTube channel from Holiday Distillery. Go check that out. If you guys are Mizzou fans, we've got a great lineup. Pat 40. Pat 40 is going to be coming on the show as well. So that show is going to have Jeremy Macklin and Pat 40 previewing Mizzou KU. I'm going to literally hop off this stream and go talk to Pat 40. And then I'll get that out and I'll get that published. Incredible. Jeremy Macklin, Mount Rushmore Mizzou player. Absolutely. Absolutely Mount Rushmore Mizzou player. Tomorrow, guys, wear your best jersey. Tomorrow is Jersey Day. New announcement here. Tomorrow is... Oh, my gosh. I need a new announcement sound effect. New announcement. Tomorrow's Jersey Day. Wear your best jersey. Tweet me your best jersey. I will be wearing a jersey on the show as well. So tomorrow is Jersey Day. Make sure you wear your best jersey to the stream and show me. Lily will not be wearing a jersey because she hates clothes because she's a dog. Top 3 Mizzou QBs of all time. Thank you for that question, Jake. Wait for the beat drop. Chase Daniel. Let me not do an order first, Jake. I'm gonna throw out Chase Daniel. I'm gonna throw out Brad Smith. Man, Blaine Gabbert was damn good, but like low key, so was James Franklin. James Franklin, I think, is one of the most underrated Mizzou quarterbacks out there. I'll say it. I'll give it to Blaine. I'll probably go Chase 1, Brad 2, and Blaine 3. That's probably the way I go. But man, that line's tough. I see a Drew Lock out there. Drew Lock, also an incredible Mizzou quarterback. People don't talk about enough. Jackie, you don't have to worry about like lack of college football knowledge. That's why you're here, man. We're going to talk about college ball. I'll show you guys some stuff I come across my timeline. I do actually. What time am I at? Oh yeah, we got time for this. Let me show you guys something from Georgia Tech, Colorado. Georgia Tech, Colorado. I got a video of you for this, but let me throw up a picture of Georgia Tech, Colorado. Yes, Lewis. It is the 4X jersey. I don't know if you saw Brent Key's the Brent Key's response to a question today about it. Hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. But Jackie, don't worry about having like a lack of college football knowledge. You'll get that. You just hang around. We're good. The chat's here. I mean, I appreciate the chat. They keep me accountable. They'll keep all of us accountable. It's good. It's good here. We're just hanging out, guys. We're vibing. You hear the music? We're vibing, talking ball. Lots of ball to talk. Georgia Tech, big jersey. Okay, there we go. Let me get this photo up here. I will get this photo, and then we will talk about it. Because Brent Key had a very hilarious. Not meaning to be hilarious. He had a very hilarious press conference after as they were like talking to him about it. Genuinely upset about this. So here's the thing too. If you don't know, like college football, they've got a lot of like duplicate numbers because their rosters are so massive. They have to have like duplicate numbers like on offense and defense. So with that comes, you know, guys sometimes may need to play on both sides, like on special teams at the same time. Like the guy with the same numbers might have to play at the same time in teams. And if you're a Mizzou fan, you remember that when Harrison Mevis kicked his game-winning field goal against Kansas State, there was a flag thrown, but that flag was because Kansas State had two guys with the same number. So to prevent this, a lot of times they have jerseys for like a returnman or anyone else. And you'll sometimes hear the ref come on the mic if you're watching college football on Saturdays. Be like, number 12 is now number 43. Is now wearing number 43. So they have like extra jerseys for people for like these people to wear and to slip on over the top so they can quickly be on teams at the same time and they don't have to do anything. Like they could be on teams at the same time and wear the same number. So here is let me move over to one side. Here's the jersey that this guy was wearing. All right. Huge jersey. And you got to be able to slip it on over pads. I get it. But it's like a 4, 5, 6X jersey on this guy who is clearly a return man. Clearly a return man. This is the jersey that was going on. And I think he got tackled. I think he was on punt return. He got tackled because of the jersey was so big. The guy grabbed onto his jersey and was able to tackle him. All right. Like that's the backstory here. All right. Here is Brent Key. Brent Key is the head coach of the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. Go Jackets. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. Did not mean to do that. He's the head coach at the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. Brent Key. Here's what he had to say. Let me turn off the music, and we will hear his thoughts on the ginormous jersey that he had to wear in Friday night's game against Colorado.
On punt return, Eric had to switch jerseys. Can you sort of walk us through the process on why he's thrown on a different jersey, how that all happens?
I did that already.
I could walk through the jersey. You could open it up, and it's 6'4", 280 pounds. I could walk right through it and not touch one side of the thing.
He's pissed.
So I had a friend of mine call me on Sunday. An O-line buddy. First thing he said was something about the jersey. I hung up on him.
The jersey's been retired.
Unreal.
What was it, number 41? 43? Yeah. You will not see that jersey ever again.
A huge jersey. Again, so we're all on the same page. That's crazy. The size of this jersey. Unreal. That perfectly splits me and Lily. Unreal. We gotta get the music back up in here. A few more minutes here on the stream. Appreciate you guys hanging out with me. Appreciate you guys spending your Wednesday with me here. We'll be back tomorrow too. I'll be here tomorrow hanging out. I'll be here really on Thursday or Friday. I'll be here too, but it'll be everything else with Joshua Briscoe. Much more polished of a program than we are here. We're not like too polished because that's what I mean. It's just me hanging out with you guys and kind of getting a vibe check. Really, it's getting a vibe check of Cheese Kingdom here. Banger. This is a good song. I handpicked these tracks myself. Handpicked myself. That seems a lot louder, does it not? Am I tripping? Cody wants to know any interest in free agents before the deadline. I don't think so. I don't know if there's anybody out there really any big needle movers at this point. If they're a free agent now, there's a reason they're still a free agent, in my opinion. In my opinion. All right, I tweeted this out. Earlier today. That does seem hot, man. Does that music seem louder to you? I think I fixed it. DJ Franklin Maps. That's a good one. That's a good one, KC. That's a good one, KC Fan Dizzle. KC Fan Dizzle in the house. God, I love the soundboard. It's so freaking awesome.
Hell yeah!
We're going to use the hell out of this soundboard, fellas and ladies. Fellas and ladies on this here fine program. All right, I tweeted this out a little bit before the show started. I want to get everyone's thoughts on the worst Chiefs take you've seen this offseason. Kyle Norman Lott says that the defense has improved. Joe Montana, Matt Miller. This is from Matt Miller. ESPN's Matt Miller. Joe Montana being afraid to say Mahomes' name like he's Voldemort. Very true. We talked about that on yesterday's show. Scared. He is scared to talk about Patrick Mahomes. Florio says the Chiefs, you know what follows well thought out, thoroughly reasoned idea. For sure. FAU over Laporta was a good pick, actually. Ugh. G. Benny also saying Joe Montana leaving Mahomes off the list. Yeah, this one is kind of crazy, too. Here's the thing. Seth Kaiser was talking about this on that football show, on Only Weird Games yesterday. Jackie, that's a really good point. I don't think Montana could name 10 QBs. He struggled to say 4 quarterbacks' names. He didn't know the names of anybody. He just said that Philly guy. The guy that the Chargers have. Brady is better than Mahomes just because he lost earlier in the playoffs instead of getting blown out in the Super Bowl. Yeah, I've seen this a couple times. Wow. I appreciate Random Chiefs fan for putting a video in here. But I do think that a lot of people, this is the LeBron thing, right? This is the LeBron thing where people discredit LeBron James because he lost in the playoffs, or he lost in the finals, excuse me. But he went to the finals 10 times in a row. What are we doing? And I know there's a lot of Jordan fans out there that are also Patrick Mahomes fans that are using that excuse of like, hey, well, he's going to the Super Bowl and he's losing in the Super Bowl. It's like, buddy, that's why LeBron's better than Jordan. I'll say it. LeBron's better than Jordan. I know that's not probably what you thought you were going to get on this stream, but we'll see. Show me KC Bob, anything that's Captain Sidekick Jason McIntyre said while he was filling in. All of it nonsense takes. Yeah, he's pretty tough. Shout out to Chiefs Receipts on Twitter. They always be keeping Chiefs Receipts on there. I do love that account. Yeah, I think Andrew, are you talking about this Willie Colon clip? Let me bookmark it and we can come back to that tomorrow. That's a 5-minute clip. That's a 5-minute clip. I don't know if we'll get to that. I don't know if I'll play the whole thing, but I can definitely talk about that tomorrow. Could definitely talk about that tomorrow. All right, folks. Appreciate you hanging out with me here on this here fine and beautiful Wednesday. Good news. I'll be back tomorrow. We're going to be talking about some more Chiefs stuff. We'll be talking about some more ball. I'm sure there'll be other crazy stuff happening around the National Football League. They'll be hanging out, chatting about. Lily will be here as well. She'll probably be cast right there, or actually probably up there on the couch. It's probably closer to where she'll be. But appreciate you guys. Appreciate you guys hanging out with me. I got to hop on over to another call. If you're a Mizzou fan, you're going to really enjoy it. Pat 40, Jeremy Mackel, that episode airing tomorrow. Go check that out. But fellas and ladies, thank you for hanging out with me. Cannot wait for tomorrow. I'll see you then.